With the Cardassian border wars going strong, the Cardassian Empire knew they had to create a distraction in order to get capitulation from the Superior Federation. What if the Cardassians utilized Dukat to infiltrate the Romulan Star Empire and try to start a war with the Federation? As we all know, when the Borg started causing issues along the neutral zone, it created tension between the Romulan Star Empire and the United Federation of Planets. However, when we take a deeper look, we can see the truth for what it is. What if the Obsidian Order, which was supposed to be on par or worse than the Tal Shiar, utilized Dukat to infiltrate the Romulan Star Empire? He became an officer by the name of Tabak. Tabak worked his way through the ranks, ultimately becoming a commander of a Dex-class vessel. Once there, he would utilize his influence to be stationed along the neutral zone. When it appeared like there might be some semblance of peace or cooperation, Dukat, as Tabak, would threaten Picard, keeping tensions up. It all makes perfect sense. With the rise of the Maquis and the superiority of Starfleet ships, Dukat's influence within the Romulans is the perfect scapegoat to stop Starfleet. How are you not getting this? However, the real priority of the Obsidian Order would be seen during his time as a Romulan. It would be at this time that Dukat would find out about data which would impact his future for the most part. After his report of the incident with the Enterprise and talking about data, Dukat is extracted from the Romulan Star Empire. That's why we never see him again. Tabak, not Dukat. And Dukat is stationed on the planet of Antikin. Now, the Antikins were attempting to become part of the Federation, but had a long-stayed war with the Soleil, and I'm probably saying that wrong. As the Antikin Chief Delegate, Dukat then got access to the Galaxy-class starship. It would be during this time the studies of data would become even more intriguing. The Cardassians would become fascinated with the android. Dukat would also gain valuable data on Starfleet technology, which is why we see the Cardassians knowing about the Federation tech in Deep Space Nine. How are you not seeing this truth? Even more so, once it was identified that data went back in time, thanks to Obsidian Order intelligence, the clandestine organization replicated the toss slingshot maneuver around the sun to send Dukat back in time. He would be altered to look human, showing up as Frederick LaRouque. The spy would establish himself as a professional gambler from New Orleans so that he could keep tabs and ensure that Data would not try to get an edge on the Cardassians. He would then return once he had sabotaged Data from being able to change the course of events. This is all making as much sense as Tim Pool trying to sue Subverse, of which I helped fund Subverse and never would have found out about them without Tim, so how's that working out for you, buddy? But to continue on about Dukat, to ensure that Data would not recognize him, he would then show up as a captain, Captain Masset. No one ever recognizes someone if they are wearing a mustache and head thingy. He would continue to make the Cardassians look weak, even though we know in DS9 they are just the best and baddest people ever until the plot requires them to suck. Ultimately, thanks to his time in the Obsidian Order, he would be given a cushy job taking care of Terok Nor, where he would oversee slavery, forced sexual prostitution, and bang Kira's mom. Star Trek, a family series.